Hello, I'm Jeff, floor manager of Student Gov Live.
And I'm V, audio lead for Student Gov Live.
We'd like to welcome you to the second episode of Student Gov Live, a new show from Ames Community College for students, by students.
Now, Jeff, you said new show, not news show, correct?
Indeed, I did. We're not only here to help you succeed as students, but we're also here to share the awesome things happening around campus, highlight the departments and resources available, and help students connect to one another.
We're also here to bring you just a little nonsense, showcase some student work, and also just give you a break from a stressful day. We all need it now and then.
We are super grateful that you're here today, and we have a great show lined up for you.
I agree with Jeff on that one, and with that, I'm going to sign it off for Nerd News Now with Zach McCormick.
Welcome back to Nerd News Now, and I am Zach, and I will be taking you through the nerd news of this week, or last week, whichever way you want to watch this episode. I don't care, as long as you watch it. Anyway, I forgot to mention that the Jurassic World trailer dropped, and it looks cool. I'm excited to see the spin that they do with the dinosaurs in the everyday world and how they've adapted. Next is the Uncharted movie was despised by critics. They did not like it. It got a 6.7 from critics, but fans loved it. So that's, again, one more classic. Fans love it, critics despise it. Moral of the story, critics suck. We don't like them. Next, if you remember the 2D platformer game Cuphead, that got a Netflix show. And like I said, it's on Netflix because it's a Netflix show. So go check that out. And Free Guy is now on Disney Plus. I watched it for the first time. I loved it. So go check that out. And then Disney also released the Chip and Dale teaser trailer, and that is a live action version of a classic Chip and Dale show from Disney's Prime. Next, Elden Ring dropped last week, and that is the most anticipated game of the month. It is a dark fantasy RPG with tons of hype because it is being made by the creators of the beloved Dark Souls. So that's it for Nerd News Now. I will see you guys next week.
Welcome to This Week, That Week. V, do you want to tell us what happened?
Definitely. Last Monday, we had Narcan training, and that's happening again today, March 7th, from 5 to 7 p.m. in the Student Commons, room 114. Also last week, on Tuesday, we had the Student Commons open house. Artie was there. We had free pizza from Artie's Bistro, and we had some live music. It was pretty sick.
It was awesome. Speaking of which, we do want to give a special shout out to TCBY for supporting the Ames community by supplying us with free frozen yogurt.
That's free FREE frozen yogurt.
FREE frozen yogurt.
After that little open house, we also had the Sip and Paint with Felicia Bustos. She's the one who did the mural in the Student Commons. She was just there to teach students some new techniques, allow them to show off their talents. Just really fun time.
Yeah, and actually one of the models of that mural was here. And so it was just kind of cool to see that this picture was actually somebody being represented in real life.
Oh, that's awesome, honestly.
The party did not slow down. On March 3rd, the spring transfer fair was in the student commons. Everybody was there to meet with colleges and universities from all across the nation to kind of plan their next step in their educational journeys.
That's great. Coming up, looking to the future, on Wednesday, March 16th, the Weld County Farms to Families food truck will be here. That's a bunch of fresh food and vegetables. That's in the Student Commons parking lot from noon to 1:30, or while supplies last, of course. The only thing you need to do to get free food is fill out a small intake survey.
And if you come, most Wednesdays I will be there, but this Wednesday I won't. It is during spring break. So
Oh, it is during spring break. That's also coming up.
next, we've got the Loveland Campus Student Art Show. Basically, if you've got any photographs, any paintings, any sculptures, they're asking that you submit them. The deadline to submit your artworks will be March 21st, and the Best in Show winner will win a free 3-credit scholarship to Ames. The show will take place on April 8th at the Loveland campus.
Awesome. Yeah, March 21st, that's right when we get back from spring break, which is from the 14th to 20th. So if you need some time to work on it, maybe do something with the skills you may have learned when you at the Sip and Paint with Felicia. Also, speaking of coming back from spring break, there's going to be no check-in stations and masks will be optional. If you want to wear a mask, feel free. I know I probably will. If you don't want to wear a mask, also feel free. Just respect each other's choices, please.
That's all we can really ask. And that's all the time we have for this week on This Week, That Week. Thanks for tuning in.
Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into the Mental Health Minute. I am Steph Thompson, your Vice President of Public Relations. Today I am here to talk about the Community of Care campaign that Student Gov launched earlier this school year. We have devised a campaign to check in with you, the student, to ask and find out how you're doing. With everything that's going on in the world, in our own country, at home, at school, we want to know how you're doing. So we've devised a system. If you are doing great and you're ready for activities, events, high fives, handshakes, hugs with friends, green is for you. If you are feeling a little unsure, a little cautious, you don't quite know how to go forward, yellow is for you. If you're a little bit more reserved and you'd rather not talk to anyone, not socialize, but still be around, that's the red for you. If you see me around, I'll be at tables all over campuses. Come talk to me, help us plan activities, events, and other things according to your personal comfort level. Thanks for joining us and tune in next week for the Mental Health Minute.
I'm here with Danielle Irwin from the sales department. So hi, Danielle, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me. I'm super excited to be here. So like you mentioned, I do work for the sale department. I'm the campus activity programmer for the Fort Lupton campus. So it's really exciting. I love my position.
And what does SAIL stand for?
So SAIL actually stands for Student Activities, Inclusion, and Leadership. So we're a bunch of student leaders that like to plan events.
So as a campus activities programmer, you plan events. So what are you planning for the month of April?
So correct, to your question, correct. For the month of April, I'm planning a spectacular event that is open to the community. We're inviting Wayne Hoffman to the Fort Lupton campus, and Wayne is one of the world's top mentalists and illusionists, and he is also the author of the best-selling book, Mind Candy. So we're really excited to have him. I'm also planning in April an Adulting 101 class, which is going to be really exciting. We're going to feature things like financial preparation, like how to write a check, how to do your taxes, those kinds of things. We're also going to be including things like how to successfully prep meals and how to change a tire. So we're really excited about that.
I know that as I'm growing up, I'm definitely going to need I'm going to have to be there for that one. All right. And what do you like most about the Fort Lupton campus?
Oh, that's a great question. So I think what I like most about the Fort Lupton campus is it's such a small community that you really get to know all the other students. When I sit out and table, I see the same familiar faces all the time, and that's very exciting. So I like to get to know everybody.
That's nice. And what has been your favorite event so far?
So far, one of my favorite events that I've planned would probably be the Coffee and Crafts. That was a great event. We had a lot of students come in and participate and create all kinds of activities. We had painting, coloring, little crafts that they could make. And I sent students home with a coloring book and a pack of colored pencils. And every single coloring book that I had purchased was taken. So that was awesome. Another one of my favorite events, I do believe, was the open mic night that we had on February 10th. We had so many great students perform, and they got up and faced their fears, and it was just a wonderful turnout. So that was awesome.
All right. Thank you so much for coming. And so just a shameless plug, the sale department is actually hiring for campus activities programming position and student government association.
Yes, I wanted to mention that also. The Fort Lupton campus is looking for a new CAP member, and they're also looking for a student ambassador. So if that's something you're interested in, please definitely check out the application. I believe is on Purple Briefcase, and you can apply. If you'd like more information, please feel free to contact the sale department also.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Where were you? Sorry. On the way here, there was a long train that came by. I don't know why they decided to do it in the middle of the afternoon. It's crazy. I don't, dude, I have us like crumble stuff up. Are you hungry? You know I can eat. Okay, have some. Well, you know, I got gum and some. Okay, I'll shake my hands. Hey, I'm really upset at you, actually. Well, I have kids to bring home in about 20 minutes, okay? You can't be leaving me left alone on the edge like this. Okay, let me write the train schedules from now on, okay? No, I think that's a good compromise. No, dude, you just need to be here when I say you need to be here. Can we move on? Can we I'm so mad at you. I don't care about that. I don't care about this. You're being so dramatic. At the right time. I can't keep doing this with you every time. Every single time. You know what? What do you expect from me? This is a professional podcast. Are we going to get this going, or should I go back home? Do you want to leave? I want to leave. Do you want to leave? Leave. I'm not leave. Leave. I don't even care anymore. I'm putting this away.
Thank you for watching Student Gov Live. I'm V.
And I'm Jeff. We'll see you on the next episode.